doing some tips and tricks today about Fallout, places, areas, mods, guns, anything you can think of. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. First thing, if you noticed, you can change the color of your Pip-Boy. You can also make it bigger, and that really helps out. We're going to go over a lot of stuff, even this stool I'm sitting on right here.
I'm too friggin'.
But this really helps out. As you can see, when I open the menu back up, it is big. You know, it's not, I don't have to do that every time. You do it once and it should be good. So, also, you know, we've got a color scheme. You can press the start menu or the options menu, whatever it is for you. And inside of that, you'll see display. Inside of display, you got your HUD. Mine's blue. And I've had people even ask, you know, how do you even get that color blue? Because this is a really nice blue. It's easy to look at. You know, it's very simple. It's very easy on the eyes. It's not like a crazy hot pink color, you know, or anything like that. The way I did it was I turned this top one all the way up, and then I went all the way left. This one is like in the middle somewhere. And then the blue color, HUD blue, you should do that one all the way to the right. The green will be in the middle, red all the way to the left. And then your Pip-Boy, your actual Pip-Boy menu, you can change the colors in here as well. And as you can see on my Pip-Boy there, it's changing colors. But this is the color I prefer. It's a very good contrast and it's easy to look at. But that's just me, you know, to each his own. But yeah, so one of the cool things is over here, here's Diamond City. And if you're just starting out, you're going to start out way up here, Sanctuary. So make your way down, blah, 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 Diamond City. Alright. So inside Wilderness Area, you got a place you can build at that's actually in the city. A lot of people don't know about that. Hangman's Alley. It's pretty cool. I'll show you guys that. It's like a downtown, hidden in the alleyways, like city. Yeah. You got a vault over here. Vault 81. It's actually really important that you get into this vault. They got a lot of supplies. This is one of the few vaults people actually still live in. It's pretty beneficial to get in there, and they got a lot of cool gear. Everybody in there has Pip-Boys. The entire like staff, everybody, they all have Pip-Boys. There's another vault. Somewhere. I don't remember. I know it's downtown somewhere. It's in this area. Oh, wait. Right there. Vault 114, yeah. I don't really remember what's in there. I don't think much. But, anyways. So, yeah, Vault 81. They've got a lot of cool gear. Speaking of cool gear in Vault 81. Yeah, 81. That's where I got this bad boy. Overseer's Guardian. And the bonus is that it shoots an additional projectile. It's a 45 ammunition. If you look at the damage, I custom built one. I just sold it a while back. The custom built one was as powerful as it got, and it was like 40 or 50 damage. That was the best receiver, the best everything. And this, when you get it, has like 80 damage when it starts off, and that's with like a regular automatic receiver. Well, it's an armor-piercing automatic receiver when you get it. And I changed it. I put a hardened piercing auto receiver. It had a long light barrel. I shortened that down to a short barrel, put a muzzle on it, large quick eject mag that comes with it. And then it has a night vision scope. I don't really like that. I'd much rather have the reflex sight. So I'll put that on there. It ends up doing like 97 damage and it's fully automatic. So if you compare that to most of the guns, 100 damage pretty much, full auto, like that's ridiculous. Is it right here? And it's got recoil compensating, blah, blah, blah. So, like, yeah, it's actually got pretty good recoil compared to how it comes. You know, that's pretty awesome. So we'll go over some other things, tips and tricks. This chick right here, Kate, she can pick locks, and she can pick really hard locks. She can pick master locks. I don't know about expert. She can pick an expert lock. This chick is the chick you want to have with you. I'll tell you how to get her, where to get her, what you do to get her. She's really cool. She's even got, she's got an accent. I'm pretty sure she's Irish. I want to say she's Irish.
This better be worth it.
Hey there.
What's up? Your thoughts?
Nothing's more satisfying than a smoking gun and a pocket full of caps.
Yeah, see, she's a fucking badass. She's about it.
How do you think things are between us?
Could be worse. Could be better. What do you want? A daily report?
That's all for now.
Sure.
Alright, so you can flirt with her and stuff like that. I think I have before. She's actually pretty nice. She's really cool. Right there, she was kind of a bitch. But it's whatevs. So this place, this is some cool stuff. Alright. This whole area that you're in right here, all this stuff restocks every 48 hours when you buy it. Other YouTubers talk about it. It's pretty simple. You buy something, and you can wait 48 hours and come back and buy more of it. Wait 48 hours, come back. And you can keep doing that. The diamond surplus, they're all night. This guy, the robot, comes out here at night. They've got some pretty cool stuff. They got a weapons bench, and they got an armor bench right here. Buy, mod, sell. Like, take a shitty gun. If you're, like, really out of caps, take a shitty gun, beef it up, and use that gun. Take the other guns and just change, like, one or two things on it that are really cheap, and then resell it if you're really out of money. But the best way to make money, the overall, you know, best way is to loot ammo and stuff like that. Ammo doesn't weigh anything, and usually it's worth like 1 cap. Sometimes it's worth more. If you kill like 100 bad guys and you get 100 caps off those bad guys, or 100 bullets off those bad guys, that's 100 caps, you know. So then, you know, so every time you get like every type of ammunition you can carry, like get everything, you know, as long as it doesn't weigh you down, get it. So, we're going to do a little parkour. I'll show you guys some other cool stuff in Diamond City. The reason I got the color of this Pip-Boy is because it's easy to look at, and it actually like really brights up everything when you actually turn the light on. It's not... The other one, the green, is just kind of hard to... I don't know. It's a pain in the ass. So, come this way like I'm doing. You're going to have to jump across a little bit of stuff. And you get to this building here. Now this is the drugstore, and this is the chem guy, blah blah, they're right below me. There is a way you can get up on top of all this stuff, and you'll find a doghouse, a bathtub for some reason, grill, some chairs. You could sit in these chairs, and an empty little compound with home plate requires key. So you can come in, like there's like a little door up here. Now you can go in, there's another way downstairs. A lot of people don't know this is up here. There's another one over there. There's a bus up on a building. But there's actually like buildings on top of buildings. And the majority of where you walk is going to be down there. So you're not really going to see a lot of this. It's like a main circle, and then there's a loop around the outside. So I'll show you guys some of this other stuff. If you come this way and just jump down, you'll find this. You can jump up right here. And, oh, I missed it. Well, basically come this way. Jump on top of these buildings, and there's another way you can get into the doctor's house. And I'll tell you why that's beneficial, because there's a mission, and I think I'm doing it right now. And on that mission, you have to... A guy gets, like, plastic surgery or something, and, like, changes his face, and you're trying to figure out why. And where he went, because he went missing. He used to own the bar, or co-own the bar. So here's the Doc's house, Doc Crocker's house. It's advanced. Now, I'll tell you why it's good to have this chick, and why it's good to know these things. There's a guard right there. I need to get in here, like, right now. Like, I really need to be in there 5 minutes ago.
My dad says outside to shoot people.
Science Center, yeah, a lot of people don't know about that. There's a building over here, and you can come in here, science with an exclamation point. In this Science Center, they have like missions for you. They need like botfly glands and stuff. But here's the Doc's house. That's Doc's sons. I need Doc Croc. Yeah, there we go. Alright, I'll come back to that some other time. Alright, some other things. The radio station, the radio guy, he lives here. And in this is like the back area. It's kind of hard to see it at night, but this is the garden and everything. This guy, you can actually do a lot of missions for and with him. He gets his gun out. He's all like timid and scared. He gets his gun out and like actually like shoots at people with you and stuff. And you end up changing him. You end up getting him laid, I guess, somewhat. So he changes and he ends up being a really cool radio station guy, and he sounds awesome.
You just heard from the Ink Spots with Maybe. Good.
I'll turn it up a little bit. You can't really hear it. I always turn mine down. I used to have it down here. Yeah, you can change the radio sound as well. You can change the volume of that and everything.
News is something often in short supply in the Commonwealth, folks.
Just listen.
So I'm happy to be able to deliver a little bit to you. If you were one of the folks worrying in hushed tones about the whereabouts of Diamond City's most effective detective, you can rest easy. Nick Valentine is back in town and seemingly none the worse for wear. While details about what happened to him are scarce, I for one am just glad he's back. And in one piece. And if there's any more good news to share, you'll hear it first here on Diamond City Radio. Up next is another favorite from Ella Fitzgerald, brought to you by the one, the only.
Alright, so enough of that. That guy actually ends up being a really chill, real mellow guy. So, we went over a little bit of that. That stool I was sitting on, it's right across from the Diamond City surplus store. That stool, you can sit there and you can wait 48 hours. I think it's the one on the left if you're looking at the stools. I don't think you can wait on the one on the right. In fact, I don't think a lot of those stools you can sit down and wait. I think just the one right there. I don't know why I'm saying that, but that's what I think.
Hey there, friend.
I think
We're
I've
in some
tried the
real
other
trouble.
ones and they didn't work or
Maybe you
something.
can
I
help.
don't know.
I'm with the Minutemen.
Sure.
Those super mutants are already taken care of.
You see?
Yep, I already smashed those super mutants, bro. Those super mutants are already dead, bro. I killed everybody. Talked to Preston Garvey. Alright, so we'll go over two more things, and then I'm going to make this video short and sweet. One of the things is, don't worry about beefing up and having like the most ridiculous defenses on a settlement. And the reason I say that is, I got a prime example. You never really get raided by very many people. I don't care who online has to say something else. They're not telling the truth, okay? This is my biased opinion, okay? Very, very, very biased. I only really ever get raided by like 4. Most of the time it's like 3, 4, or like 7 guys. And all of them are like really shitty. And they all suck. Most of the time I kill them like super quick, and it's really not even fun. It's a waste of time to go fight raiders off your settlements. And don't worry about beefing up the, like I put this here. This is like ridiculous. I left all these power armor suits. This is EXO. And this is EXO Mach 3. And this has a jetpack on it. I just gotta fix it. I think it does at least. Yeah, Jetpack Institute EXO 1 torso. I think I gotta...
Got all the parts you need for that?
Yeah, I don't have enough aluminum. That's what it was.
We could always look
Yeah,
for
so I got this badass Jetpack Mach 3 fucking Institute white shit, but I don't really use it. It's really not beneficial. Using power cores that way doesn't really help anybody. Now, I'll tell you where they do help out. Get you one of those laser Gatling guns and make it overcharged like I did mine with the charging up capacitors, blah, blah, blah. That's the best way to do it. I'll show you a little bit more of the defense. Well, I'll show you my house. This is like the first. This is a caravan trading post. They come here and sell shit. It's always shitty stuff. They have leather though if you got a mod stuff. This is the crib. Yeah, we got power in here. No smoking though. Yeah, I got some pictures up here. Nothing too crazy, just some simple art. Yeah, so this is another kind of weird thing. I'll go over that. A lot of people don't go over that. So it's best that you know this because you're going to end up building shit if you play this game. So this nifty little thingy right here, power conduit. Where do you find these at? You find them inside. You power under your connectors and switches. Now, a conduit is a very complicated piece of technology, and it doesn't work the way it does in real life in this game.
But
I'll tell you how it works in the game. In the game, this right here is going to give you power for like general appliances over a certain area. So I have it hooked on right there. So I have power like in this area. Imagine a bubble, an invisible bubble around this conduit for about, I would say like 12 to 15 feet around in a big circle. And that's how much, like that's the area, the range of the power that this makes on a house. So with that being said, if you have a house like this, these starter houses, I have a conduit here somewhere, I'm pretty sure, or maybe it's in the middle. Yep, I put it in the middle. Alright, well this isn't a good example, but whatever, I got better examples. Basically, if you want this whole building to have power, you need to put like one here, one down this way, one down this way, and you need to like wire them all together. And then I'm pretty sure since this house is like really big, you would also have to put some on the other side here. You know, and like a, you know, run the power all the way around the house type shit. So, oh yeah, that's where I put it. I put one of them here for like all this stuff. So that's how this light bulb and this fan work, you know.
The next person that asked me to shag is getting a well-placed kick.
That's pretty important shit, these conduits and stuff. So like this house, if you want it, same thing, you have to go all the way around it. And there's a very simple way to make your houses look better. All those big holes and shit in them, put one of these fucking walls right in front of it. Right in front of the big holes, at least. And then, yeah, it still looks shitty up top, but, I mean, there's not much you could do about that. I mean, otherwise it would look like this, just busted in windows and just open. So, yeah, I ran power to most of these houses. And at night, it's really beneficial. You can really see all the lights and everything. I got some artillery. Just in case, you never know if I might have to blow like 100 people up. The artillery is pretty OP. I don't really use it much, but I have used it just to try and use it like in a beneficial way. Like I went and did a raid that was right next to where I had some artillery, and then I threw the shell out so that, you know, the artillery dropped. So this is my defense. This is some old bullshit here. I'll tell you about this light. Every time I get here, this light is not working. As you can see, it is not on. Every time I fast travel here, I have to come over to this generator, which has a terminal hooked up to it. I have to turn it off, turn it back on, and then when I turn it back on, the light is usually working. Yeah, the light's on now. Yep, see it on the board? Yeah, that light's definitely on now. I got some turrets, some guard posts. I don't know where the hell my guards are at. I'm pretty sure they got kidnapped. I stopped doing all the kidnapping missions. I said, fuck those people. I'll just get more. I got a recruiting beacon.
Yes?
I'll just give him some shitty armor like this guy and like a better pipe gun, I guess. And then I don't really care what happens to him, honestly. I'll tell you what, if you're not good at guarding and you're getting kidnapped, you're not doing your job. So like you honestly, you deserve to be kidnapped and gone. Like we need better guards than that. So we'll go over one more thing and I'll let you guys go. The castle, very important part. I'll do the castle, I'll show you Hangman's Alley as well. We'll do a couple more things. Fuck it, I don't care. The castle. You can build the castle back up to the way it should have been and not all busted down and broken and looks like complete shit. And if you build it back up, it's a lot better fortified. There's only really 2 entrances. And as long as you put an auto turret at both entrances, honestly, you don't really need any type of defense. Like, that's the honest to God truth. Like, really. Put you an auto turret here. And let's say this thing does get raided. When you fast travel here, that turret is going to take out the 2 or 3 raiders that are trying to come in before you can even get to them. It's pointless to have, like, ridiculous amounts of defense. So here we go. This is the wall that used to be fucked up. I did this in another video. But I went over like how to put the blocks down and shit. It's the video before this one if you're looking for that. But yeah, you lay down these blocks and you basically fill up the wall where it used to be. It comes along through here. In the top, you can even make it flush. You can do that shit so good, so nice, that you could just walk across it like it's a normal wall. Now this it looks a little wonky over here, but I did it at an angle so that people could get down. People do like to come stand up here as well. They'll just stand here and gaze out. But Here's the wall. It's rebuilt. And this is the front entrance that was rebuilt. Now you can do the whole thing solid like a wall if you want, but I left the bottom open. And I did these very symmetrical as much as I could, so that anybody that's coming in has got to get funneled through here.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all
And that's the way that works. Another auto turret. Of course, that's all you need. It's like one auto turret guarding each entrance. Very simple. And there's actually a laser turret up there as well, but I'll get back to that later. Yeah, guys, so we'll go to Hangman's Alley, and that'll be the last little stop on the journey. Hangman's Alley. Yep. I'm gonna turn this radio back down a little bit. Yeah, hitting square highlights stuff in the load screen apparently. A lot of people don't know that. Bang bang. Tips and tricks, guys. That's what it's all about. Yes, I did, Paul. 3, 6 is 9. Prepare for the future. Really, they were all just tests on people. See, rich people that lived on oil wells. Shit. So look, auto turret, bang, right there. Very simple. I got another guy, and this door's supposed to be shut. But, yeah, I got some dead bodies hanging out here. This is because the raiders used to live here. I killed all of them.
Keep your eyes open.
And I didn't want them to be in there dead, so I drug them out here. Here's their guns. Oh, alright, so here's Hangman Alley. Hangman's Alley. Come on, Kate. Whoa, what am I doing? Come on, Kate. Yeah, shut the door. So, Hangman's Alley. This guy is a companion, McCready. He's really cool. This chick picks locks, went over that in the beginning. She's awesome. These are just like random people. Strong. He's filled with like badass armor. He's even got a helmet on. Yeah. Super mutant armor. He's got a waist and everything. Or legs, whatever.
Yeah.
I got some couches, some cooking shit. Of course, this is where people hang out.
Raiders thought we were easy pickings. We showed them different.
Yes?
Yeah. Alright. So, we'll go over a little bit of my ideas for here. It is not finished. Basically, it's a very narrow alley, and I was originally thinking you could build like 3 stories. Have a bottom level, this level, and then another level. And I did a little bit of that. It ends up being way too crowded. The best way to do it is to have 2 levels, a bottom and middle, like all in one, like kind of just open. And then just have like a top level that's just going to go over everything. And that ends up working out better. This is supposed to go this way to that. And I'll put some boards across, but I just don't have those right now. This goes up, and the AI can actually walk on this, and it's really tricky to do it. But if you do it right, you should be able to walk up the center of it without being obstructed by anything. Turn and walk up something else without being obstructed. If you do it like that, the AI can actually come up here. As you can see, Kate is on a roll. She just walked all the way up here. Yep. And that's how it's supposed to be, like, built. And it's actually really tricky, because if you put this at a bad angle and it gets intercepted by that, it'll let you build it that way, but the AI won't be able to walk up it because it's not built right. So I have some beds up here, and sometimes you'll find people walking around up here like she is. But I'm going to put some houses, and then I'm going to have this. This is as high as you can build, so I'm just going to have this going up, and then when everything's built, you'll be able to walk on the roof of everything. So yeah, that's pretty sweet. I'm going to have all this filled up. And it's actually a big L shape. It's not just a big alleyway. I'll show you a little bit of the other side. How did you get over here, Kate? Weird. So you come down this way. There's supposed to be a guard here. Yep, there is. That's good.
I'm just so hungry all the time.
Come down this way, and this is the way in. So there's that entrance in the back that I came in originally, and then there's the front entrance. Well, there's two, really. There's two front entrances. This is just open. So this is what you would assume to be the main entrance. And it's actually kind of ducked off. It's not even... I'll show you what I mean by ducked off. If you didn't know where I just came from, show me where that city is. You would not know. This is all just normal. It all looks like crumpled down shit. And then it's just like hidden in this alleyway. Yeah, right there. Boom. So I got my garden. Oh, here's the trader, dude. Yeah, I got my garden. I got one of those trading posts. This is a little shack. People can live in there. Now this is the other entrance. And again, you have to build this so the AI can walk up it unobstructed. So it's kind of weird. But this is just hidden in the side of a little shack. Or a little business, I guess. A little area. Apartments, I guess. Apartments. This is an apartment complex. That's like Hitler's apartment. Dude, that looks horrible. I don't want to live there. That looks like a place where they go on ghost adventures or something. Sounds like 5 cows. Alright guys, so that's a little bit of that. You can take what you want from this. If there was anything that was beneficial, drop a like down below. If you learned anything at all, if you just want to see more of me making tips and tricks videos, then drop a like. If not, then drop a dislike. If you hated it, drop a dislike. Don't be afraid to be a hater. Haters are what make us better. Anyways, guys, good and awesome adventures. Let's do this some more. It's Hobo here. Y'all have a good one. I'm out.
Travis here.